I have done a few classes. I've taught people one-on-one. I've done some group classes. I typically do what I call an intermediate class. I'm not sure I'm the guy who has the patience for a bloody beginner. I kind of want to pick you up where you already know how to do something. Hopefully you don't have too many bad habits and muscle memory yet. And maybe I can show you some stick, pulsed MIG, dual shield, maybe even some TIG. There's a lot of guys that do TIG classes. There's guys better at TIG than I am that do this every day. The special thing about my classes is it's like real world hands-on. Like here you see a clip out of a previous class where the students actually got to work on a real project. What I'm bringing to the table is a lot of equipment repair, fix in the field to show how it's really done. It's not just benchtop work on like a little business size card coupon. So here the students get down on the ground, boots on the ground, dirty, rain, shine, and I'm going to show you some tricks even with the TIG, how to weld through an hydraulic oil filled high pressure pipe or something like that. So that's what sets my class apart from some of the other stuff. The way how I do the classes is I do up to 3 machines and up to 6 people total. I feel that you can learn something from welding, and you can learn something watching somebody weld or watching somebody struggle or succeed. If you have 4 or 5 guys standing around a machine, I don't believe you get your money's worth. You don't get your arc time. So what I believe is if you weld and then somebody else welds, you have a little bit of a break. You can learn maybe from other people's mistakes and see what they do good and try to copy this. And up to 3 machines gives me enough time to make my round, talk to everybody, give everybody the attention that they deserve. By the time that there's like 12 different arcs going, you kind of lose focus on what's going on. There's not enough one-on-one time. So typically those classes that I do, they're like a full Saturday, like a 9 to 5 deal, maybe with a short lunch break. They cost $500. Half down gets you put on the calendar, the other half when you come. And if you think that that's just it, and after that you're on your own and I will never talk to you again, no, what I've developed is I've developed a system through an app where I have a chat group where everybody that ever took a class from me, I give them the option to join this at no charge. And this way, if you have a question later on after the class is over, something related to that was covered or that was not covered, you can post this on that group chat, and myself or somebody else will get back to you and answer that question. So here, for example, we were talking about grinding tungstens, and people had different ideas what they want to do and how they want to do it. And one of the guys came up with a good solution, and he actually bought a diamond wheel from Harbor Freight for $10 and basically built his own tungsten sharpener pretty cheap. So those are all things that will eventually help all of us out and work really good. So, and I like to spend time with everybody, but if everybody who I ever taught calls me for like 10 minutes a day on the phone so I can explain something to them, I would be on the phone from 8 in the morning till like the next day 8 at night. There's not enough hours in a day to talk to everybody individually. So the app kind of helps to keep like a group focused on welding. That group and my YouTube channel, I typically try to keep politics and religion kind of out of it. You know, this is business, this is welding, and this is where I want it to go. If that's something you're interested in, I'm gonna leave the email address in the bottom. You can email me. Typically, the classes, my schedule is crazy, so the classes, what I do is I try to schedule a class about 4 to 6 weeks in advance to like make a video, do an Instagram shout out, maybe get a few people to take that class. The class will take place as soon as the first one registers and reserves the class. The first guy kind of determines largely what the class is about. If the first guy wants to learn pulsed MIG, then it'll be a pulsed MIG class. I'll try to fill that pulsed MIG class. And then if I sell all 6 seats, great. If the guy is here by himself, great. Gets the same attention, everything. And so if you are interested in something or you're interested in a certain topic, email me and I'll work with you. And that's kind of how I do things. The first guy books, and then the class is going to be for that topic. You'll get an email with what it will be about, how it's going to work. And I mean, I had guys flying in from Reno, San Diego, drive out here from Louisiana, from Pennsylvania. I mean, I'm about 10 minutes away from the Milwaukee airport, an hour away from the Chicago airport. So typically everybody who comes here really enjoys it. And later on, through that chat group experience, it's a long-lasting impression experience. I mean, everybody who was here likes it, and most of them want to come back for a different topic at a different day. So if you want to be part of it, send me an email and I will see you at the class.